Okay, so just a little update. I was going to make a video showing the progress I've been making on cutting the boat up. I don't know if the clips are just too long to work with. Oh, come on, phone. I don't know if the clips are just too long to work with. I don't know what happened. But the app just wouldn't process the videos. It kept crashing, glitching. Yeah, well, I'm not a programmer, so I don't know how to develop software that explains to the user what's wrong. So I just have to look at it and guess and be frustrated and eventually just say screw it. And that's what happened. So I tried about 4 or 5 times to make a video, and 4 or 5 times it failed. So no video. So there's a lot of wind noise, but I'm going to walk you around the boat and show you a little bit about the boat. Before I get there, though, because like I said, there's a lot of wind. I will say this. Cutting fiberglass is really, really hard on blades using a Sawzall blade. I burned them up. I literally burned the teeth off a couple blades. I've never done that before. So, yeah, fiberglass is pretty hard on blades. But fiberglass being light, it's not going to be really hard to cut up fairly big chunks. I do have a wooden deck, platform, whatever, and that's basically where most of the seating was. And I'm going to cut that up with a circular saw. Just cut it up and something like a T. I'm thinking that'll work. Actually, I guess an I. I cut it across the back, across about where the front is of the deck, and down the middle. And now I'll just peel it off with a crowbar. I don't know if the stuff is glued together. I don't know what's in there. I'm starting to think it's just a big hollow box. And basically a big hollow box. And it's not going to be really super big pieces that I have to deal with. I mean, it's small pieces. And once you cut it up a little bit, it's not real heavy. But I wanted to make a video. I wanted to do some time lapse, this and that. Murphy said, no, Jerry, you're not going to do it. So I didn't do it. So let me go back out here and walk you around and show you a little bit about what's going on. Give you an idea of the cuts I'm going to make. You may not hear me though, because Mother Nature is just not nice sometimes. Alright, so I cut the side out of this boat right here. That's when I realized that I've got a deck in here. Underneath this carpet. It's just looks like plywood. I'm going to make this yellow part is just riveted to the bottom. It's not to it. But I'm going to make one cut right here, more or less down the middle, from about here all the way to the point of the boat. And then that should be 2 pieces I can take off. But before I do that, and before I dole out the blades, it's going to be my hope that I can cut this cable. If I can cut this cable, it's not going to flop around and give me grief. And then, like I said, this part right here, it's just, you can see, it's just riveted. And most of the rivets are gone because I pulled the trim off. So, like I said, I got to conserve the blades as much as I can. And this deck right here, this plywood goes up to just underneath the steering wheel there a little bit. So, I'll just cut it down the middle to right back here somewhere. And then cut it across here and cut it across there, and that should open it up. Like I said, the transom's probably the thickest part. I cut it down to here before I realized, okay, wait a minute, I need to reassess what I'm doing here. So, once I get that deck out and I can see what the bottom of it looks like and get the nose of it off, I'm going to cut this one more time too. Back up there toward the dash. And I'll probably cut the side up, but I'm going to run out of blades before I get all that cut up. Like I said, I'm hoping that I could just cut up through the middle and cut across here and cut across there and open it up. Then I might be able to just flip it over. I don't know. But somebody did try to fix this at one time or another, and I think they just decided, I ain't going to get that done. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I just need to get it off the trailer so I can start working on this trailer. I need this trailer. So, but I mean, the pieces are fairly light. The seats are the heaviest part, believe it or not. But the fiberglass itself, ain't nothing to the fiberglass. And got another little project I want to do with if I can get this transom clamp off. I've got an idea about that. If I can get that off, I don't know if I can or not. But if I can, I've got some ideas. So if I can get that to work, I'll make a video about it. But yeah, it's just my hope that I could just. I'm most likely going to need more blades before I can do much anything else. And just for the record, I do have the back end of the trailer on blocks, so it won't flip upside down on top of me. So, yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. I will say that the coarser blade works better. But yeah, I burned the teeth off of it. Now I do have teeth down here at the tip, but it ain't gonna cut down there. You got that much stroke, so it ain't gonna work. But yeah, that blade's gotten hot, and I guarantee you I don't want to touch it. Now I do have these other two blades here, but I think they're just a waste of my time to try to use. Because I used this one, didn't even get 6 inches worth of cut, and it broke. That one right there, didn't even get 6 inches out of it, and it broke. So I'm just gonna have to wait till next week and get some more blades, cause that ain't gonna work. I got this glass, I still haven't broke it yet. It's tempered glass. I've got an idea about making art with that stuff, but I don't have any money to buy paint, nor do I have a really good idea of what to use, what kind of paint to use. So, my money gets better. If I've got glass, I'll try to do that. But these pieces here, I'll probably end up going to the scrapyard, to the dump. But, yeah, my next job is to try to cut this plywood out. Let's see how that works. I could almost flip it off the trailer, I think. Not quite, but almost. I see a whole lot now what I need to do. I'll get some more blades. I'll cut this side off, cut that side off, cut that side down, and cut off the tail. But I got a whole lot of weight out of it when I got the floor out. The floor was just some 2x6s or 2x4s, something, just some random lumber. But once I got that cut out of there, and the deck, once I got that out of there, that was a lot of the weight in the shell. I mean, there's still a lot of weight left, but yeah. If you've ever wondered what a boat looks like, I think those I-beams right there, I think they're hollow. They may not be, but I think they are. I don't know. They sure do look hollow, though. They sure do look hollow. But this boat's almost done now. I could maybe I get it flipped off actually get it off the frame, the trailer. So I think once I take this off and this off, those three pieces in the tail, the transom, Then I can flip it over and probably cut it two times into 3 pieces, and it should be heavy, light enough for me to tote it. And then it's just a matter of getting the other trailer back together, getting it on here. But for now, I'm done.